We are live. Welcome back, as always, to the West Coast Draft Podcast. It is myself, Beau, your esteemed host, award-winning host, some might say. Not anyone
What
who knows
award?
anything. That. And you know what?
Kids Choice Award.
The Kids' Choice Awards. That's right. That's right. I got slimed.
You got slimed.
I got slimed.
I'll
But
never
we
forget
got
the SpongeBob touchdown. Like the Nickelodeon cast made 2 years in a row two big memes. That's not what he wanted to cook, and the SpongeBob and Patrick touchdown.
it was awesome stuff. That's not what he wanted to cook. Um, we were talking about today's big news, ignoring yesterday's big news, and that Russell Wilson
The
is
ride
a
is
free
over.
agent. The ride is over. The ride is done. But we'll get into all that.
Today
Dang,
was an exciting day for me. It was a very good day. It's a day
that was
that's been a long time coming.
it's a day you've been looking forward to for years
Andre
now.
Diggs, right?
And
Uh,
Jamal, the national tragedy is over. Um, the peacock is gone. The embarrassment's gone. We're
the
only
worst.
saving like $6 million by cutting him, but he is not worth 6 mil. He's not getting picked up, man. I don't know where the hell he's going.
He'll get picked up somewhere. Probably not for starting money, but he'll be a backup
He's
somewhere.
not good. Yeah.
The Broncos can take him.
That'd be pretty funny.
There you
He's
go.
probably gonna, I don't know what he's gonna do. Maybe he'll go to the Saints. I think he's from that area.
That would
Since
make
he went to
sense.
LSU.
Yeah, that would make sense. Just all the team up with Tyrann Mathieu, just all the former LSU DBs go back.
Just, oh man, I already didn't like him coming into this year. Overpaid, performing
Mhm.
poorly, being an idiot. And then the tripling down on like being horrible to a reporter's wife. It's like,
Mhm.
oh God, I was so sick of him. I remember KJ Wright was on an interview ripping into his ass uh around that time. Happy that he's gone. Quandre, happy you're gone too. Disley, Daniel Lazenby's favorite, Will Disley. Uh Sad to see him go, but he wasn't worth 10 mil. It was a move that had to be made. I'd take him back at a lower contract, but I think Grubb is going to want to go in a different direction for tight ends. I think Fan are more likely to come back than Disley. How do you feel if
Yeah.
the Lions picked up Disley?
I mean, can't hurt us if he's on our team. So
There you go.
Hey,
It's
you
insurance.
say that now. There could be a way. It's like he's wide open for the game-winning touchdown in the Super Bowl and he drops it.
to be fair, we did
Sleeper
re-sign
agent.
a backup tight end already. So we have like
Hmm.
three tight ends now. So I don't think they're going to be looking at this
And
league.
all the snaps are going to be going to Laporta.
Exactly.
Yeah, but with the loss of Disley, the Seahawks now don't have a that are experienced tight end on the roster because Parkinson or Fan are both free
Hmm.
agents. So at least one of them will be back. But
Yeah, one of Parkinson and Fant will be back.
uh-huh.
I'd
So
like to see what Grubb can do with Parkinson.
yeah. Or you could just
Any other
sign
big
me.
news? Any big free agent news today?
Well, the franchise tag
Yep,
window
lots of tag
passed.
stuff.
Lots of
Brian Burns got
tags.
tagged.
Hmm.
Brian Burns. I'm trying to remember Brian Burns,
Matabike.
T. Higgins, Jet Matabike, L'Jarius Sneed, Josh Allen, a couple of Antoine Winfield,
Hmm.
um, Kyle Duggar. Shout out Lenore Ryan.
Transition tag though.
Transition tag, yes, but tagged nonetheless.
Hmm.
Um, is there anyone else? I feel like there's someone else that's obvious that I'm missing.
Saquon's a free
Um,
agent now.
Yeah, that's
Saquon is a
right.
free agent. None of the running backs got tagged this year. Um, is there anyone else? I feel like there's someone. Well, we got this magical thing called Google. Let's NFL franchise tag.
Yeah,
Is
I
that
feel like we have to be forgetting somebody. I know Evans got a new deal, and so did
Dalton Schultz did too.
Dalton Schultz. Yep, that's who I was trying to say.
Josh Allen. Here we go. Brian Burns, Kyle Duggar, T. Higgins. Oh,
Jalen
Jalen Johnson.
Johnson,
Yep. Yep. I knew he was a corner. I was gonna say I knew he was a corner. Oh, and
Michael
Pittman too.
Pittman got the tags. Need one fuel.
And yep, those are the nine.
Yep, that's it.
Those are the
Yeah,
nine.
Wilkins. Wilkins didn't get the tag.
Yeah, Wilkins did not. The Dolphins cut like four defensive starters in the past couple weeks. It's been wild. They cut, let's see, Agba, Baker, um, and Xavier Howard.
I feel like they cut Baker every year.
Yeah, that's fair. He's usually back, but we'll see this time. We'll see. Um, it's defensive starters, and that's if they can't bring back Christian Wilkins. Imagine if they're saving all that money to pay Tua.
Oh God.
Dude,
Gosh,
I
that
can
dude-
see it.
I think it's probably what's happening too. It's the unfortunate part.
They'd be really messing up getting rid of Wilkins. He's good. He's really
Mhm.
good.
I don't think they'll be able to afford him. I think that's the issue. He might be commanding like 25 plus a
I
year.
They picked the other defensive tackle before this season because Wilkins was saying no.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think the tag will be less than what he will end up earning this offseason.
I think the tag was like 21 mil for D tackles.
It
Or
was
it
as
might
high
be
as we thought it
bigger.
would be. Yeah.
No. So yeah, wild stuff. Yeah, Schultz, a couple more cuts. Obviously, Russ, we already talked about. Let's see,
Seahawks
Eric
had several.
Seahawks had a
Uh,
bunch. Eric Kendricks, I guess.
hmm
There's gonna be more as the week goes on. It'll be there'll be lots of roster activity. Oh, the Jags cut like three defensive
That's
starters
right.
too. They cut like Fulcasi, they cut Darius Williams, who's still a good player,
hmm
and Rayshon Jenkins. So a couple good secondary guys now on the market available. So we'll see what happens there.
One thing to note
Um,
about the Jamal cut was not post June 1st.
really?
hmm
Why? Why not?
Rip the
They
Band-Aid
just,
off.
they just really wanted to get rid of him. They're just like, screw this guy.
Well, I
Um,
believe it's just rather than spreading the money for next year, they're just taking the hit this year.
the hit this year. That's fair. That's fair.
And I
Because they're
think that means that they are not confident in the defense being ready this year.
well, good thing is there's this wonderful
There's
thing called the draft.
there's gonna be growing pains, you know. I think everyone
Mm,
expected that, especially with the condition of our big defensive linemen, as in
mhm.
there aren't any.
Yeah. Are any of those because Draymond was signed for a contract? Is call it now. Is Leonard
Draymond's a
Williams back next
three.
year?
Hmm?
Is Leonard Williams back next year? Call it now.
He needs to be.
Yeah,
I want him
otherwise
back
he better be. Otherwise, you literally traded a second round pick for an eight
for
game
10
rental
games. For
that
10
didn't get you
games.
to the or 10 games like rental that didn't get you to the playoffs.
I think he's a good player. I think he's a really good player. I
Mhm.
want to keep him. Uh, who else? What was? Yeah, no, there's just yeah, Cam Young, I guess.
Mhm.
Mike Morris, baby.
There you go. There's a replacement right there.
Mike Morris season.
Is Jarren Reed a
Uh,
free agent or is he on
he
contract?
probably is.
Yeah.
Same with Mario Edwards. He actually had a solid season.
I'm trying to think. Where's some big time Detroit? I saw the Lions brought back Mosley, which he was hurt last year, so not much to get
hmm
Kind
excited
of
about there.
a
But it's
mid
good depth. It's good depth.
mid
Um,
move. We cut Tracy Walker a while back.
I did see they cut Tracy Walker. What's going to happen with Gardner Johnson? You think he's back, or they just being like, "See ya"?
I have no idea, man.
I
I
mean,
feel
you know,
like honestly, I wouldn't
you
be
got Brian
surprised if he got
Branch.
another 1 year deal.
Brian Branch really came on the scene well.
And
He
the
did,
funny thing is,
man.
Brian Branch does a lot of the same stuff that Gardner Johnson does
That's what
too.
I'm
And that he's
saying.
like
Yeah.
listed as a safety, but he can play the nickel corner spot too. Yeah,
hmm
he's a stud, man. He's a stud. I loved him coming out. I loved him
Yeah,
coming
he's
out.
good, and he's gonna get
You're
better.
gonna be fine if you take any Saban DB.
Yeah, yeah. Hey,
When's the
that's right.
last time any of them busted?
Hey, no, for sure. No, you know what's funny too is the Pro Football Writers of America, like their All American team, or not All American team, the All Rookie team. I mean, the safeties were Brian Branch and Jordan Battle.
Yep. Yeah.
So there you go. If you
I
draft an
understand
Alabama
why Jordan
safety, it's
Battle
gonna work
fell,
out.
but yeah,
No, I do
take a
too.
Bama, take a Bama DB and you'll be fine. Not even safety, but corners have been good too.
Hmm. Hmm. Um, I don't
Because
even
I
know
mean
if I'd say
that scheme
fell.
is tough on DBs. It's a
Oh
tough
yeah,
one.
yeah. If you can run it, you can run it good. Yeah. Let's
All right,
see.
let's get to the combine
Let's get into
excitement.
the
General
combine. Yeah.
thoughts first. I'll say, God, the commentary is horrible. It was really bad. A lot of interviews, joking around,
Hmm.
not talking about the draft, the what's going on the field. And Rich Eisen wouldn't shut the fuck up about Michigan. He's been really annoying about that for a long time. I know, like it's sour grapes a little bit, but man, it was really annoying. He was just filleting JJ McCarthy when he was in the recording studio with him.
Yeah.
It was not a good broadcast. I miss Mike Mayock so much because Mike Mayock would keep him on track. And then like they have like Caleb Williams eating sour candy when like people like when on field drills are happening. It's like what the hell is going on here? He's not even
Hmm.
participating. I don't like
It's
having
become a
fans there.
showcase.
I
It's
don't like
become
having
that,
fans
and
there.
that's, and I think that's a symptom of it too. It's become more of a primetime event than a
And because it's a primetime event, athletes don't compete as much because the times are bad for like the times when they compete are bad for the athlete body, you know?
hmm.
It's just
Hmm.
they messed up the combine, man.
Hmm.
I feel like the
Put it
combine
back.
now is kind of like the NBA All-Star game, just getting watered down every year.
Yeah.
Yeah. People not
But
competing.
Yeah,
shoot, people not competing. There are people not even doing measurements or weight or medicals now.
Hmm.
Shout out Caleb
Caleb
Williams.
Williams.
Well, actually, he at least did measurements. Malik Neighbors and Malachi Corley didn't even do measurements, which is like crazy. That's crazy. I don't know.
I
That's
feel like
weird
they're
to me.
gonna have to do it at their pro day,
Oh, they
but you
will
know,
do it at their pro day, but
pro
it's
days
like
can tilt the scales both figuratively and literally.
literally, yeah. But it's just, I don't know. It's
There's some
crazy.
funny measurements though. Xavier Worthy 160.
Yeah,
Um, Olu Fashanu with 8.5 inch hands.
that's great. Actually, okay, and I will say this, and this is not me go standing on a table and being like, "Oh, I'm the world's biggest Brian Thomas fan" or anything, but Xavier Worthy ran a 4.21 at 165 pounds. Don't get me wrong, impressive. Brian Thomas ran a 4.33 at
He looked
200
really
pounds.
good.
I
He
would
looked
say
really
that's
good
more
out there.
impressive, honestly.
Well, you know, the John Ross 40, John Ross had 20 pounds on him.
Oh yeah, no, Xavier Worthy. I mean, don't get me wrong, he has the record.
It's
I'm not trying
impressive,
to take that away
but
from him, but
it's easier to do at 160. It's a lot
oh
easier to
yeah,
do at 160.
oh yeah, you got the Usain Bolt body. I mean, that's what that is. That's
Well,
what
no,
that
Usain
is.
Bolt's taller for sure.
I mean, you
Sprinters
know
are
what I mean,
tall,
though, in the sense that he look. I mean,
skinny.
when he was out there in the field, he looked like he had like about a 2% body fat right now.
Yeah, he
You know,
was ripped. Yep.
yeah.
But it's funny that both the Texas receivers just ran insane 40s, but it's like, you know, it's just that, and I was having a Twitter fight about this.
I
I don't know if
saw
you
this.
saw
I
that.
read this earlier. Yeah.
There's a lot more to being a receiver than running in a straight line fast with no pads on, you know?
Hmm.
There's a lot
Hmm.
more to being a receiver. You have to catch the ball and run routes too.
Hmm.
And it's like the same with like
Oh,
the
Mark
people
Davis
like
stat.
dogging on Tavondre Sweat's 40, like, oh, he's a third round player now. It's like, well, one, watch it. He ran really smoothly. Like
Hmm.
his 40 was fine.
5.27 is not like a ridiculous number for a guy
No,
who's
at
366 pounds. Yeah.
365. I remember the day that like his interview's like I play at 365. It's like, geez, that's a lot to play at. Like
Yeah.
honestly, I would swap 10 pounds of bad weight for 5 pounds of good weight. Play at what would that be? 360, right?
Pretty much 360. Yeah.
And just swap some bad weight, or even just or maybe 15 pounds of bad weight, 5 pounds of good weight, 355. I think that'd
Hmm.
be a really good weight for him. But
I
he
think
looked
he'd,
great in drills.
yeah, I think he's probably not going to be a first rounder anymore.
No, no, he's day two.
Yeah.
But I think he's going to be very good at what he'll do.
Yeah. He's
I
gonna be a
read this.
pure
You read
nose
the tape.
tackle, and he's gonna be a good job. He's gonna be a good pure nose tackle.
You know what's really funny in the pass rush? He's actually a lot smoother and more agility moves than in pure bull rush, which is
Hmm.
really interesting. He's got a good swim move.
He's got the classic dancing bear style.
I think he will surprise some people. Uh,
Yeah.
but I like him a lot. But like people are like, oh, he had a terrible combine. I think he actually had a pretty good combine.
Yeah, I mean, and the on-field drills. I mean, the no, don't get me wrong, the numbers are not great, but as far as like the on-field drills that aren't, there's no way to measure
Hmm.
that. Just it's ultimately performance. It looked good. I will say the one rep of him like running the hoop or whatever they call it didn't
Oh
look
yeah.
great. Didn't look great, but that's all
He's
right.
never going to do that.
Yeah,
I don't know
that's
why they have him do that drill. I don't know why he
oh
did it. Hey,
that
respect for him
that's
for
that's
doing it.
designed. I mean, yeah, no, that's designed for edge rushers to
Yeah.
test like bend and stuff, and
Yep.
he ain't
It's been in
bendy.
the corner. Yeah.
Yeah, bend the corner. That's right. Yeah, yeah,
Um, yeah, no, that was funny. I do remember watching that. It's like, why the hell is he out there doing that? But like,
yeah,
I mean, like, just watch his 40. He was moving so naturally, you know?
yeah. He's fine. He's fine. 5.27 won't kill him. He'll be a day two guy, but like, that ain't that
I think it'll be a
He's a
great
top
day
50
two pick
pick.
too. I think
Yeah, he'll
anytime
be
Yeah,
a really
in
good
that,
day two pick.
yeah,
yeah.
I'd
be
take him
super
at the end of
impactful
round
there.
one. I'd take him like 28 to 32.
Speaking of being taken 28 to 32, where do you think Xavier Worthy gets drafted now?
Knowing the Raiders, man,
Al
They
Davis is
take him at
dead. Al Davis
12.
is dead. Al Davis would take him at 12. He did it with Darius Pay.
That's true, he did. That's
Al
true,
Davis
he
would
did.
totally take him at 12. I think there's definitely some concerns about him being 160.
I'm gonna say it's pretty light. How tall is he? Do you know?
I think
Not
he's
tall.
5'11. I want to say he's
5'10,
5'11.
5'11.
Let's find out, though. We got his official measurements right here. He came in at 5'11", 165. Hey,
So
shout out Fresno.
dude's about my size then.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
You
I
want to
think he's
go up
shorter than
against
you. He's shorter than you, though.
He's a little bit shorter than me.
He's also
uh
probably a little bit faster, to be
Weight's about the
fair.
same. He's like an inch shorter.
He's probably like a tenth of a second faster, too.
Yeah,
Maybe a hundredth.
probably. I don't even know, man.
I'm trying to say you'd run a 4.2, 240.
you know, one of my favorite memes from the receiver days was the Troy Franklin.
Oh
Can
gosh,
Troy
this the
Franklin
line.
run
Oh
draw a
gosh.
straight line? That was a bad one. That was a really bad one.
Well, and you see all the Oregon fans are like, he ran the drill how it's supposed to be ran, but then like someone else came back with it who was like, he ran it the opposite of how it was supposed to be ran. Like, yeah, it's okay if you weave, but you're supposed to weave towards the ball, and he was weaving away from it. It was bad.
That
It
was
was really
funny.
bad.
Yeah, that was a bad one. Uh, who else had a bad one that I said had a bad one? It might have been AD.
Yeah, AD, you know who looked good in the gauntlet? He dropped the last pass, which was a little bit of a bummer, but god damn, Lab McConkey looked smooth on the gauntlet.
He
He
looked
looked
really good.
good. He
Rome had
looked
a good
good.
gauntlet. Luke McCaffrey, one of my favorites, had a good
Hmm.
gauntlet. Lad looked really had a good combine. Lad had a really good
Lab,
combine.
yeah. I mean, shoot, white boy running a 4.39, that'll do. That'll do. He ain't gonna he's gonna get taken in the top 40, I guarantee it.
Yeah, yeah. Leggett had a good combine. I told you I like Leggett.
I, the numbers, These numbers were fantastic. He did awesome at the combine. Don't get me wrong. And you
You
know what?
think he's
Size
just
wise, he came in.
not as good on field as he is in
The thing,
shorts.
my concern is he just. You know what? Actually, if San Francisco drafts Leggett, he's going to be a star there because the things he struggles with generating separation. If he went to a team like Cincinnati, where the entire offense is telling the receivers, okay, go get open, he's never going to do that.
Hmm.
He would be a bust in Cincinnati. With San Francisco, where their entire offense is predicated on creating routes that get their guys open, I think he could be really good as a Jawan Jennings upgrade, honestly.
Mm.
Um,
Yeah, he's a
if they want
scrub.
to go that way. if they wanted to go that way, and I'm not even a Jawan Jennings hater, but I'm just saying replace Jawan Jennings with Xavier Leggett and find a way to keep Brandon Ayuk.
I think Leggett will be a solid NFL player.
I think he just needs to go to an offense that's going to play to his strengths.
Hmm.
Because I don't get me
Yep,
wrong, he's a great athlete, and he can play contested catch scenarios. But if he's going up against elite corner, if he's going up against,
that's fair.
he's just never going to generate separation consistently enough to be like a real threat. But like I
He
said,
did better than I thought in a lot of on-field drills, though. I'll say
that's
that.
fair. That's fair.
You
He
saying this
knows how to
guy's
play
more of a
the
Kenny
position.
Galladay?
Hmm?
What's that?
I was just asking, like, do you guys think he's like a Kenny Galladay then? This kind of sounds like he's got like a similar build to him. Can't really get separation. If you put him in the right
Where
offense,
is Kenny Galladay now?
I don't think I
Is
think
he
he's
out
a
of the
free
what do you mean,
league?
agent.
man?
He's got to be
Jeez,
a free agent.
He's long gone.
what a fall!
That's what I mean. Like he had the right quarterback in Stafford, to kind of get him as open as he could, but he didn't have that in New York.
Dude, he didn't play
Mhm.
last year. Start learning UFL, buddy.
Yeah, right. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Matthew
Um,
Stafford literally made the guy's career.
yeah. I can see that's not a terrible comp. I think like it's probably mentally better than Galladay was. I feel like Galladay just as soon as he faced adversity, he just crumbled in New York. Um, like he seemed like there was like issues there. Obviously don't know enough about Leggett between the years to say whether or not, but I like to think he's
One
not
of
that
your
way.
faves, Ricky Pearsall, had a really good combine.
Pearsall looked good, man. Look, Pearsall, his 40, I mean, who was, wait, where is he at? Yeah, 4.41. That's a good time for him, too.
I didn't think he had that in him. Yeah.
Yeah. It was a,
Let's go day by day. Let's go day by day.
yeah, let's do this. Let's do this.
We're being low jumbled here.
Do we want, let's just do what was the top parts is, or top performers gonna give me? Oh, that's only gonna give me the by. Let's go to participants here. So we'll start with first day was the DNs,
D
D
tackle.
tackles, and can I do multiple or no, I can't do
Oh,
multiple. That would have been nice, but let's see.
oh, Chop.
Oh, hoof
Chop
chop.
with the record split,
Yeah.
making him probably a top 20 pick.
I don't know about top 20. He's a first round lock now for
Hmm.
sure. I don't know about top 20 quite yet, just because I feel like the NFL still is going to favor the production of Turner and Verse. But I think Chop has firmly moved ahead of Latu as edge three. Although Latu's medicals apparently came back great at the combine,
Mm.
which is a good sign.
God damn
Um,
it, UW doctors.
um, Verse was, I mean, he didn't do good necessarily, but you watch his film, you
He did
don't
what he needed to
necessarily
do.
expect that. Yeah, he did exactly what you'd expect.
Dallas
Turner
Turner,
was an
holy shit.
alien. Holy, literally an alien. Literally an
That
alien.
was crazy. That was
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
You
He's
know
he's
who had
fine. He's gonna
who
catch
had a
one.
bad day was Braylon Trice, cutting 20
Yeah.
pounds and still not running great.
Yeah, what do you run like a 4.7?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's not great. That's not great. Yeah, look at that. He was always down here as far as the grading went for the that's not great. I
and he
kind of like
was
this.
there at 245. It's like, what happened here?
Yeah,
He
that
was
was
the
the
only
biggest.
Husky with a bad combine.
Well, other than ZTF who didn't test.
Well, who actually did stuff. I'm talking
Actually did
Pet.
stuff. Yeah. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
fair.
I think
No,
every other
yeah.
Husky had a really good combine.
Yeah, Penix was the best quarterback who threw.
Oh yeah. Although I think JJ had a good day too.
JJ was fine. I don't know. I wasn't wild about JJ. Um, I thought
Beau
he
Wood
his
did not have a good day.
no, he was not good. He was not good. Um, I feel like, and this is so Penix, I feel like by the time his draft stock has been, wait, sorry, we're going day by day. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Never
Mhm.
mind. DNs. Okay. Who else here stood out, good or bad?
Our boy
Um,
Jalix Hunt had the best, I think, broad or vert.
yeah, yeah. Was it
He's a
Jalix or
Husky.
Jalix?
Jalix.
Jalix, okay. Um,
Yeah, click his numbers or something.
yeah,
He had the top broad, I think.
look at you, Jalix. Let's freaking go, dude. Yeah, here we go. I'll have the ranks here. Um,
Oh yeah, they said
athleticism.
converted safety.
Yeah. Let's see. 37.5 vert, so it must have been his broad. Yeah, 10-8. Yeah, 10-8, I think. Actually, you know what we can do here?
Top performers probably.
Yeah, it's top performance. Top performance or top performers, D end.
I like
Oh,
those symbols for the.
yeah. And then broad. I want to say Turner probably had the highest, but Jalix was
He was
probably pretty
one of the
close.
best. He was
Oh,
one
these
of.
are all
Oh,
time the tops. Okay, hold on. Let's go live. It's gonna be live. DN. Here we go. I want to say it was Turner, but Jalix is definitely up there at
he was
10
up
8.
there at least.
No, yeah, look at
Ah,
that. Oh,
yes.
wow. Oh, yeah, Turner's at 10-7. Even Chop beat him. Okay. There you go. Top tied,
Pull up
tied for
that 10-yard split
first.
though. Put on that 10-yard split. 'Cause that is just. My mind is still blown at what Chop did. Look at
Let's
this
see,
right there.
Chop 154. Yeah, look at that.
154,
Dead even.
man.
Dead even at the top there. That's crazy. Yeah,
Two elite
Chop's testing
splits.
was wild. This testing was wild. He said it was
And
going to be
and and it
wild too.
translates to film too with what do you say?
I was just gonna say I mean, he called it. He said in his interviews he was gonna test like a freak, and he did.
Oh yeah, I knew he was gonna have a crazy split after when I watched him and watched his first step. Like we talked about, his first step in that Michigan game. It translates. It is he has a crazy first step. He's a dude. He's really good. He's one of my favorite prospects.
Um, well, it's there. Let's
But I have
see.
changed my tune on Dallas Turner because I didn't think he'd be that freaky.
Yeah, his athleticism was just. Let's see. Let me pull up the overall body of work here.
Where do you guys
It
think
is
Dallas
just
Turner's
crazy.
going to get drafted now?
I
First
think he'll
round.
probably top who?
Dallas Turner. Well, I know he's going to go first round. I'm saying like where in the first round do you guys think he's
Uh,
going?
top 14.
14.
Top 20, top 8, top 16.
That's sir. Um,
I think with the right team, I could low key see top 10.
yeah, I could. I think in the last predicted mock I had, no trades. I had Atlanta grabbing them at 8.
I could say they like their BPAs.
Yep. Yeah, 446,
446.
154, 40 and a 40 and a half verticals. Wild.
I wish we
40,
could have seen
Jesus
his.
Christ.
Yeah,
Look how smooth he
Dude.
ran on. Look how smooth this run is too.
Let's see it.
You see the video?
yeah,
Yeah.
I can see it. The question with him's always gonna be his size.
Yeah.
Oh
Sheesh.
gosh, that is just
Runs like a
nice.
no, runs like a natural.
He could be a sprinter. I mean, that's what's been going on with the defensive end position is their edge rusher position is sprinters have been put into it, you know?
Yeah. And
Yeah, see,
6'3", 247. Not
I
even
think he
that's not even
plays
that
lighter than
bad.
that. I think he plays lighter than
Yeah,
that.
probably. Probably put on some weight for the combine. In fact, he put on some weight and still came in with those numbers.
34 and a half inch arms though. Whew.
Bro, get this man on the right team. He's going to cook. This is one
I
of those
mean,
guys. I hope he's spared from the bad
we're going
franchises.
day by day, but man, I really just want to talk about the O-line class.
Well, we'll get there. We'll get there.
Oh,
Let's
I
skip to
love
the
this
D
O-line
tackles.
class.
Let's get to the D tackles then, so we can. Well, actually,
This group had a pretty good day.
just to make you suffer. Then technically, the specialists in the O line won the Sundays. We're really
Oh,
specialists first. I'm just playing.
Byron Murphy had a good combine.
He did. Byron Murphy
He
was
had a
great.
really good combine. He's like height wise a little small, but man, he has a really good frame. He has a really
Hmm.
good frame.
I was surprised Newton came in higher or heavier than Murphy did. Newton came in at like 304 and Murphy came in at like 296 and they were like flipped at the Senior Bowl.
Yeah, that was a little,
Which I mean, when
there's
they're
some
flipped,
monkey
it's like
business
okay, you
going
guys are
on
the
with the
same.
combine stuff. Braden
Yeah.
Fisk had an insane combine,
Oh, he was
insane.
wild. I mean, the problem is like on tape, you can tell he's he's an amazing athlete. So it's like you don't want to count it twice though. It's those arms. The arm length
Yep.
is what's holding him
He's a
back.
T-Rex.
Yeah. Which you
He's a
know
true
what?
three.
He's not a bad player. I can see him going in the back end of the second round and being pretty good for whatever team picks him. But it is he's so disruptive though. At that, I remember
Hmm.
the two games at the ACC championship
Hmm.
where he literally looked
That was an
unblockable,
awesome game.
and the Senior Bowl where he literally looked unblockable.
Those three, I get flashes of how Michael Bennett played sometimes at the three. Totally different players, but that kind of unblockability that you see
Hmm.
there. There were times in Michael Bennett's career that he was just completely unblockable. It helps when you have a really good edge rusher next to you in Jared Verse, and that's what Bennett had with Averill. So.
Yeah,
But he looked great. Ruke, here we go. Let's try this. Or
a
hor hor
row, a
hor.
row.
Oh,
It's a row, a row.
someone pronounced it wrong, and I've been doing it that way since.
Aurora,
Aurora.
A row, a row.
Aurora.
row,
That's
row.
that's that's
Okay.
the toughest one. It's like you got a
Yeah.
bunch of marbles in your mouth.
No,
Yeah,
honestly,
Um,
it does not flow.
row,
It does
row.
it's a
not
tough one.
flow. He's gonna get a nickname first time he's
Or just call him Rook.
there's just call him Rook.
But he had a good game. We
Yeah,
both like him. He's definitely
yeah.
probably late day two, early or late round two, early round three kind of guy.
Oh yeah,
Like him a
definitely.
lot. Chris Jenkins, freaky
Mhm.
combine, and him in the bench press with long arms was freaky. Makai Wingo had a good day too. I like him.
Mhm.
Devondre Sweat, I think had a really good workout. Michael Halls, this is a pretty solid defensive tackle draft. Then we
Yeah.
got player we like that's a bit further down. I'm blanking on his name. McKinley Jackson. I still
McKinley
like him.
Jackson. Yeah.
He's a true zero.
Yeah. Oh,
I'm not going to
100%.
care too much about athleticism with him. He had the numbers he needed to do.
Hmm.
Yeah,
And that's
that's
it
it.
for there. So then linebackers. Here we go.
I
Mr.
did hear that
Wilson.
Fisk had bad medicals.
Mm. Yeah, that's not great. That won't
That
help him.
that came from what's his name? Pauline.
Oh, Tony
So
Pauline, yeah.
that's how you know it's pretty lit. He said him and Peyton Wilson had bad medicals.
Yeah.
We'll get into it, but my boy Peyton Wilson had a great combine, and
He
then
was awesome.
people are saying, yeah, he has horrendous medicals. We can't draft him. It's like, ah, God damn it.
Some team will take a chance on him. Some team will clear him.
Probably round three. Probably
Yeah.
Jalen, a little lower than Jalen Smith because I bet the Cowboys get decent enough medicals to draft Jalen Smith, even though he had a horrible injury.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. He
Junior Colson did what he had to do.
yeah. Veteran Cooper came in
Edgerrin
strong.
Cooper, athlete, but don't not totally sold on him.
Hmm.
Eddie had a good day.
Eddie.
Eddie had a
Yeah, he was
really good
solid.
day.
Very solid.
He had the furthest jump for the
Did he
biggest
now?
broad or
I didn't realize
either
that.
broad or
That's
vert,
awesome.
one of the two. He had a
Yeah.
great workout. Oh, your boy Kalen DeLoach.
Galen Deloach. I just love his name. I just love his name. Um,
Kalen DeLoach.
Kalen Deloach because
Kalen
Kalen
DeLeach.
DeBoer's Kalen DeLeach.
Kalen DeLoser if it goes bad
Kalen
this year.
DeLoser. Yeah.
Watch the Seahawks draft Kalen DeLoach.
Oh God. He put his house on the market the other day, by the way.
Did he? Good. I'm gonna
Lives
buy
by
one.
one of my he lives nearby one of my friends.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Did he throw eggs
Lived.
at his house
I
after
wanted
the
to.
move? Missed
He was in
opportunity.
Bama by then though.
Yeah, that's all right. It's
I'm not
supposed to
gonna
be.
take it out on his family.
That's fair.
I heard his family didn't want to leave, especially if his daughter comes to UW.
Hmm.
Oof.
She falls through on it.
I'd be pissed if people were nasty to his daughter.
Mhm.
However, if he comes to a game, I think it's very fair to be nasty to DeBoer.
Oh, 100%. Yeah, at that point. Yeah, all bets are off at that point.
I don't think he'll come to any home games. I think he'll go to road games.
Yeah. Well, the nice thing is they'll
Oh,
be in the Big Ten, so they'll be further east anyways.
That's true.
I was gonna say we should have just moved to the SEC and we could have yearly games with Bama. Kellen DeBoer would have no choice but to play against the Huskies.
Oh, this was a fun group. This
Oh,
was an awesome group.
look at that word they put next to Q there. That's a fun
There's
Players
the
word. I
don't like
like that
that
cornerbacks
word.
this
word.
class are just the corners
It's an
this class are just
insane corner
crazy.
class.
I think Quenya Mitchell's my dream corner for the Lions.
Yeah.
They
I
won't
hope I
last.
hope we trade up for him, man. I really
I
Yeah,
hope.
don't think you'll even be in
you'll
range.
need to get into the top 20 to even have a chance.
I don't think
Let
you're in
Brian Owens
range
cook,
to trade
man. Let
up.
him cook. He knows what he's doing. He's traded up before.
He's probably
Do it
the
again.
top corner in the draft.
Yeah.
Probably.
Hammer
Should go to the
on.
Lions. Put him in. He's again another player that I don't want a bad franchise to waste. So why
I
not?
think you're gonna have to trade up to top 12 for him.
I don't know about
I don't know about that far.
12.
I think that's a
We'll
stretch.
talk about it in mock drafts because we'll see. But
He's a stud, man.
the thing is, there's like so many great offensive linemen and wide receivers
Three good
that,
receivers. That's a quarter of the spots. And then
yeah. And there could
three
be
to four
four
quarterbacks.
quarterbacks. Yeah. There will be four quarterbacks taken.
In the top 12
Um,
and probably three more tackles. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. They're gonna get pushed down. But poor Nate Wiggins had I think everyone expected him to have a good 40, but also we gotta remember, I think he was at 175, if not 170.
174, I
Uh
think, was the official number.
174
I
light.
verified that. Yeah,
And
he's
then
very light.
hip flexor got banged up, but it was great 40.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At least it wasn't a
Teams
major
that run
injury,
heavy
so he'll
man are
be
gonna like him. Teams that run heavy man.
173. Dang it, I'm a fraud. Um, let's
Max Melton
see.
had a great day. He had a really good
He
day.
did. Max looked good. He might have he's probably in the round three combo now. Maybe the Packers
Yeah.
will draft him, pair him with his brother.
Can't believe we should not have let Beau Melton walk. I'm still pissed about that one.
Missed opportunity, man. Missed
Terrion
opportunity.
and Kool-Aid had the days they needed to. Terrion had a really good day.
Let's see.
Yeah, was kind of good too, man. If we don't get Quenya Mitchell, I kind of want
Oh
Terry on.
yeah. Terrion's
I don't
gonna
think
be a
those are going to be the
stud.
top two corners picks, so
Those are
I
the
don't
top two
know.
corners, yeah.
I'm saying
Neither of them
Brad
will bring
Holmes is
him
gonna cook. And he's
29.
gonna trade up for one of those guys.
One of
Have
them
some
will be
faith, guys.
available. One of them will be available at like 20, I bet.
18 to
So
20, yeah.
you
It's
could
gonna be
probably
it's gonna
trade
be
him.
tough. Keep scrolling.
Um, let's
See
see.
more of
There
these
was one
boys.
guy here. Who was it? My boy Ennis. Had a disappointing day. I'm not gonna lie. Was not did not live up to the Beau standard. I'm
No.
afraid, but that's okay. That's
Oh
all
yeah,
right.
Kyrie Jackson was like talking shit about
Oh yeah, he was
Rome
like,
and
oh
then
yeah,
had a bad
the best
combine.
receiver I faced in college was Troy
Troy
Franklin.
Blanken.
Okay. Okay. And then my favorite response was like, yeah, or he was like tweeting afterwards, like, yeah, Rome got his against us, but look what happened when he was matched up against me. And then everyone's like, yeah, you're right, Polk cooked you. And there's just Jalen Polk highlights like catching touchdowns over Kyrie Jackson. That was my favorite
That was
response
funny.
though.
That was really funny on Twitter. I'm not gonna lie. Like, why the hell
Warrior
is
fans
he?
just got to admit that we got their number right now.
Yeah, yeah.
Mike
Just got to come to
Singer
terms with it,
still.
you know.
How did Mike test here? Obviously,
It was,
true slot corner, true
yeah.
nickel.
Mike
Let's
Sanders.
see. 447 with it's not bad.
He had a
That's
good
solid.
combine.
That's good. Three cones okay. Shuttle's good. That's a good shuttle.
Good jump.
Yeah, very good jump. Good jumps, plural here. So yeah, solid.
Mike Sanders still, I think he can be good on the right team.
Yeah.
Oh
Put
yeah,
him
he'll be a
in
good
nickel
corner.
corner
He
and
knows how to
yeah.
play corner.
Um
He's got an eye for the ball.
let's see here. Anyone else who stood out? I'm surprised that Brownlee came in this low.
Mm-hmm.
No, he was getting a lot of hype. All right, let's see here. And we're starting to get into okay, yeah. So moving to tight ends.
Safeties.
Oh, never mind. You're right.
Safeties.
Safeties. We'll do DBs.
Newbin didn't do anything.
Newman didn't do anything.
Cole Bishop had a good combine.
Well, I have to look at this real fast.
Cameron Kitchens had a bad combine, which wasn't surprising.
Pikey Smith got like a
Oh,
seven head.
yikes.
He got like a 7 head.
That is not good.
Seven head.
Yikes.
That's Peyton Manning level there.
Yeah, that's not great, bro. That's not great.
You gotta shave your
Uh,
head,
test
man.
testing numbers ain't bad, but yeah, with that, you just gotta shave it, man. You just gotta let it go. But he had a pretty good 40. It's yeah.
I remember I saw when that one Illinois defensive tackle was running with the scary face. I saw him. He looked pretty scary.
Randolph, yeah.
Jaden Hicks had a good combine.
Yeah. Well,
Kalen
look, I
Book
know.
disappointed me. He
You know
disappointed me.
what? He did come in at 188, which was more than I thought he looked like on
Hmm.
tape. So at least he knows how to pack
He
on
didn't
weight
run as
when
fast as I
necessary.
wanted him to.
But yeah, 448. I mean, when you're banking on elite speed as your trait, like 448's not gonna.
No, wasn't good enough.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, the safety class was a little disappointing. Malik
As
Mustafa and
as
Oladapo aren't going to run fast. Sione Vaki running slow was very surprising. Oh, Tyler
mhm.
Owens
Oh,
sucks that
Tyler
he got
Owens.
hurt, man.
He was having a day
Did we
in
ever find
Indy.
out what happened or what got hurt?
Let me see if I can find it online here. Tyler Owens. Actually, you know what? Yeah, here
And it
we
was the
go.
same name as our new S&C coach. So I was like, wait, what? What's going on here?
It is. I just noticed that. Um. Oh, he was the guy who said he doesn't believe in space too.
That's right.
Wait, I heard about that. Who was the guy again?
And people,
Tyler Owens.
that's a very funny thing to say as a safety, though. You know,
Space
He was
isn't
like he didn't
real.
believe in other planets or
like
something.
Yeah.
like it's not like if you take it as not like I don't believe in space over the middle. You know who I want to see him go up against?
The first thing the first comment was like Tyler Owens jumping all the way to Mars. Oh wait.
Um, I'd like to see him go up against the Pastronaut next year. See what happens.
Oh man.
Is he signed? Is he a free agent?
He is.
I
Yeah.
think so, yeah.
I heard he's going to Detroit to be the new starter.
Yeah, you heard that?
Yeah.
I heard we were actually gonna get Russ.
They're gonna
Mm.
cut Sam Laporta and get Will Disley.
Yeah, dude, I heard about that too. They got tired of Will Disley kicking our ass, so
It's
wanted
like,
to kick ass for us.
Dejan, that's a good name with a H.
yeah.
Yeah, Vaki did not have a good combine. He worked out at running back.
Did he now? There
Yeah.
you go. Stuck around for an extra day.
His teams requested it. And honestly, I think it might be smart because he looked good at running back.
Yeah. Here we go. Tight ends. All right. Bowers didn't do anything. Holy
Jatavian,
cow, look
Sa
at that grade though.
Jatavian Sanders didn't have the elite day we thought we would, but you know who did have an elite day? Ben Sinnott had a really good day.
Hmm.
Culp, fastest time for tight ends.
Yeah.
Just as I said would likely happen. Guess what? Doesn't matter because you're tight end and you're never going to be running a straight line.
Yep.
Theo Johnson has like identical things like measurables to Jimmy Graham, which I thought was really funny.
You know what's funny actually too is him he got a 10.0 RAS.
Oh, dude's
So
Canadian.
yeah, and you know who else got a 10.0 RAS?
Who?
His former teammate Zach Kuntz.
Oh, he at
He was at Penn
SDSU?
State before. Yeah, no, he's at Penn State before he transferred to
I know that.
Old Dominion. So yeah, I mean between him,
Let's see
Chop,
Zerline's comp.
does he have one? He does not.
Oh my God.
It's really inconsistent with these comps, man. Really inconsistent. Um, he's Canadian. Um, he's obviously had a good day.
Tanner McLaughlin, another
Literally had a
Canadian.
pro almost
Another
basic day.
Canadian tight
Yeah.
end right there.
Um, yeah, a couple of Canadian tight ends here. Here you go. Tip Ryman or Riemann. How do you say it?
Freeman.
Riemann. He he was. I saw him dominating the blocking drills.
Yeah, he's definitely a good blocker.
He had some. Okay.
426 short shuttle.
Yeah, short shuttle was
That's
good.
all that matters. for a tight end. It's that and the three cone.
Yep. And short shuttle's really good.
That is a good short shuttle. He could become another good Midwest tight end.
Six
Tip is a
five.
bad name for a receiving position, though.
6'5", 271. Jeez, man.
Play defensive end.
Right?
Tip is a really bad name for a position that catches passes, though.
My God.
I kind of want him now.
Balls tipped.
Intercepted.
He can do a Greg Olson all day.
Eric All.
Putting Jack Westover that low when he didn't work out, like, come on.
Well, that's probably based on production too. This
No.
grade,
Look at production grade.
yeah, this
Uh,
grade I think is
it
the
is such
average between
stupid.
production and the testing grade. Yeah. Yeah. So his production was 12th. So yeah, there you go. So I guess
That's
it's
too
actually
low.
not the average actually.
He's day three prospect, but he'll be a good NFL tight end.
And we're finally moving on to day 3. We're starting with the running backs. Brooks
Corum had a
obviously
good
didn't
workout.
test. Corum did have a good workout.
Bucky had a bad combine. Oregon had a rough one, man.
Mhm.
Bucky had a really bad RAS.
Audric Estime ran like a freaking fullback, but he's built like one too, so that's okay.
What a fall for Braylon Allen. People were like, "Oh, Isaac Guerendo's my favorite under the radar running back." It's like, I don't think he is anymore, man. I think everyone knows about him now.
Everyone knows about Isaac Renda now. So you are
Probably day two
not,
pick.
yeah, yeah, you're not gonna be
Weak,
able
weak
to.
running back class this year, man. I'm happy we took Charbot.
I don't know. There's some guys I like in here, but
Eh, George
probably day
Holani's
3
finally
guys.
going to the draft.
Yeah, there's some day 3 guys here that I'd be chill with.
DJ
DJ all the way at
didn't
the
have a good
bottom.
combine.
No, he did not. He was not good in the on-field drills. Was the biggest thing. Didn't run great either.
Mm-mm.
All right. Let's go wide
Exciting
receivers
time.
before backs.
You know who DJ was comparing Rome to? Wow, look at that. That's what I
That's
like
fun.
to see.
That's fun.
You know what his comp was? Did you catch that?
Who's
No.
that?
Larry
Devontae
Fitzgerald.
Adams. Oh, Larry Fitzgerald. That's Lance Erling's comp too, so that makes sense.
Oh wait, must have been Zerline. My bad. I must have forgot. I thought it was I thought it was DJ who said it.
Maybe they've got the same comp. That's not unheard of.
I saw a comp that Odunze got Jamar Chase as his comp.
I saw Jamar. I've seen Jamar Chase. I've seen Devontae Adams. I've seen Larry
I like
Fitzgerald.
Devontae. I like Devontae.
Yeah. Um. Yeah.
Hey, I think Rome is just A plus in the inside the noggin, and I think teams love that he worked out.
Mm-hmm.
Rome's
And he
just
had a really good combine.
man.
You see him do a gainer at the end.
I did see that. That
That
was
was
pretty
really
cool.
cool.
That was sweet.
Staying on the field to run a under 6'3" cone. Man, pull up his profile. Let's see that. I think
Rome's
we
just
did a lot of
balling,
receiver
man.
talk at the beginning of the combine talk.
Yeah. So we won't go through all this stuff too in depth. We already talked about like Xavier Worthy and stuff. So yeah, there's Larry. There we go.
Bits, yeah.
4.45 40,
Yeah,
1.52 split.
that 4.45 baby, man.
Seeing this number kind of puts in perspective just how insane, or actually both these numbers, just how insane Chop Robinson and Dallas Turner are, though. Yeah, there you go, man. There you go. I saw that he stayed on the field late to try to
Hmm.
get that 6.88 3 cone. He got it.
It was nice to see Mike throw to him one last
Mm-hmm.
time.
Unless they get drafted by the same team. But for
Worthy, hey, that's cool that he ran a second time. That was cool.
yeah, he did it. He did it.
Brian
Uh,
Thomas looked good out there. 80 had a good 40. That's about it. And a good jump.
let's see.
JP had a solid day. You were
Yeah.
never expecting crazy stuff. Let's see if he has a comp for JP.
I don't think he did last time we checked.
Someone I heard someone call him Robert Woods. I was like, I can see it. I can see it.
No, no, no,
No.
no. That number is probably gonna be boosted by his production because his production was insane last year.
Hmm.
Let's
Your
see.
boy, your boy lad, Ricky
Lad,
Pearsall,
Ricky
Roman
Pearsall,
Wilson. Roman Wilson
Roman.
didn't run as fast as I thought he would.
No, I mean, still. Funny thing is, he still ran a 4.39, so not as fast, and he still
Still
ran
really, I
freaking
just thought we
fast.
we thought it was gonna be really fast.
That's true.
He didn't have
That's
as
true.
good as a. That's probably good for you. That's probably good for your hopes.
Yeah.
Look, McCaffrey had a good game
Uh,
or combine.
Yeah, let's see here. Keon Coleman. You know what's funny actually with Keon Coleman? He did not run well at all. But then I
Mm-mm.
saw another thing like because they tracked like the miles per hour on the gauntlet, and he was going faster than Troy Franklin was, who smoked him on the and we won't
That's
make
so
it we
bad.
we won't dedicate the entire pod to roasting Troy Franklin, but Keon Coleman was better on the gauntlet, which play speed's important. Um, let's see. There's J Mac. Anyone else stand out here before we get to the QBs? Johnny Wilson. Honestly, you know what? No one's gonna
Six foot
sit here and
seven,
say, yeah, no one's gonna sit here and say 5.4 5.1's like a or 4.52 is a great time for receiver, but
6'6".
6.6,
Look at those arms. Look at those arms. Ooh.
yeah, that'll play. That'll play.
Oh, honestly, play tight end. Well, yeah, Devin.
10
If
8 10
Devin
8 broad
Funches,
for him is pretty
if Devin
good.
Funches is your comp, I think you should consider playing tight end.
Yeah. Let's see, and that's it there. So
Devon
moving to the
Vele ran better
quarterbacks.
than I thought he would.
Yeah. So the quarterbacks now, a lot of these guys didn't do anything. The top three didn't do anything except interview.
Mike had the
Um,
best day out of all of them. He
yeah,
looked good out there.
of all the
I was
guys who's
bummed he
Mike had the
didn't
best
run
day.
though. I was bummed he didn't run.
Yeah.
I think he would have had a good 40. But it's all on field stuff. Joe Milton threw a 70-yard bomb. That's about it. He's not a good quarterback. I don't care what you say, Bo. I
I
don't
didn't
think
say he
he's
was a
getting
good
drafted.
quarterback. I didn't say he
Didn't
was a
Bo
good
just say
quarterback.
he's like a day free flyer?
Yeah, I'm saying if you pick
It,
him in the
it's
seventh round,
I think with measurables like that, it's worth taking like
I'd take
sixth
him in the
round. You
seventh
know,
round to play receiver or quarterback or a tight
stop
end.
it,
He's terrible. He's
dude.
really bad.
But for
seventh
day three,
rounders when you're
man,
just taking
who's gonna give
traits,
that a
man.
chance?
All
You're just
right,
taking
I'd take him in the
traits in
seventh.
the
Yeah.
seventh.
He I want to draft him. It was really bad this year, man. It was really bad.
Sam Hartman has the best hair in the entire draft. That's not even a
Oh,
hot take.
watching him run the 40 with that hair, that was
It was
nice.
majestic. It was majestic.
Rattler had a solid day too.
Yeah. Yeah, he
It
sure
was
did.
nowhere near last year though. Oh man, last year was
Oh,
fun
how did
because all of
Spencer
them,
Rattler
all of
look?
them threw, and they were just firing them. Oh, that was a fun one last year. Let's do specialists.
I don't know. Did we get anything out of the specialists? To be honest, I didn't watch them. I
No,
don't
I
even know
didn't
if they
either.
had him on
I don't
TV.
think they did. All right, yeah,
Uh,
nothing. Oh wait, whoa, whoa,
uh,
whoa, whoa.
all right, hold
I
on.
think we gotta look at Tory Taylor.
I was gonna
Oh,
ask too
wait.
before we get into the linemen, how did Spencer Rattler look at the
I
combine?
think he looked good. I think it was the
Yeah, he's
second
solid.
best, third best. I liked how
Yeah.
JJ played,
He looks
but
Australian.
he does.
Honestly, I'm glad to see that guy come around a little bit. I know he's had
I
his
lo
issues with off
I've
the
been a
field
Rattler
stuff.
truther for months. Isn't that right, Beau?
Yeah, you've been up on him since the end of the draft last year, honestly.
Yeah, because he had a good year the year before. Um,
Yeah.
he he definitely got humbled, and you've
Yeah.
heard nothing but good things about what he's been like at South Carolina and at Oklahoma too. I think people really hung on to that Netflix show, which I mean that's fair to do so. But like you've never heard bad things about the character. It just didn't work out for him in Oklahoma. And
Yep.
when you got Caleb Williams sitting behind you, that's going to be a warm seat. But he got humbled and going to Going to South Carolina was really good for him. And I think he's still got a great arm, good body, good, yeah.
Hmm.
He's going to be a solid quarterback.
I
Now,
forgot
here's
that
the start
Caleb
of the
Williams is
show.
at Oklahoma.
Oh, baby. This
I almost
was
forgot
fun
about
to
that.
watch, man. This was a fun one to
The
watch.
O
I want
lineman.
you to get a Seahawks draft blog because they did the TEF scores. That's the old that's the old here go on the TEF results for uh TEF results for 2024. So it was the dude who did Spark, did a lot with
Uh-huh.
that. And it was Tom Cable was big on it, and so was Pete back in the day. Moved a little bit away from it, but basically, so there's the formula. So it's vert divided by 31, broad divided by 9, bench divided by 27, and there's TEF. Trench explosion uh, formula. And this draft was absurd. So it's above a 3 is really good.
Hmm.
Um, you can so you got several of them. So you got to project other ones, but you got a lot of Beau Limmer has the best one we've ever seen that we've been tracking it for about.
Really?
Yep. That is
Okay.
that is the best TEF that that the Seahawks draft blog has calculated in about, let's see, 16 years,
Wow. 368. Sheesh.
15 years, 15 years. Yeah, it was really good. So he's going to be day two for sure now. And then, Kingston, Soy Mai Tai, and Powers JPJ and Alt and Crumb, all solid there. Um,
Hmm.
you can do a little scroll now for me. Here's some projected ones of some data we do have, but look at all that. Look at all that.
Hmm.
Look at all of those guys above 3. Troy, Fuaga, Roger, Guyton, Olu.
Yeah,
I
Olu
think some
down
guys
here.
real new.
Fisher. Mahogany. Could see his name on there.
And you can scroll a little bit more for some more stuff we got.
Mims 287. I feel like two Mims would have been even higher if he tested.
And then there's some people we can't test. But this class, so I just wanted to put that out there. Just, that's a good tool to
Hmm.
think about. But holy cow, yeah, I think he talks about Limmer here. Scroll down a little bit. Yeah, look
There
how
you
good
go.
that is. I was a big Jason Spriggs head back in the day. I will admit that. I thought he would be really good. I like
I
Jason
will
Spriggs.
say of these guys,
A lot
the
of
only
busts.
a lot of busts. Now Tristan Wirfs stands out because he's an all pro, though, to be fair. Um,
You got to
but
take it with a grain of salt. Those guys also weren't drafted super high.
mhm.
Braden Smith, solid player. Cole Strange, TBD.
Yeah,
But
Braden Smith. Yeah, I missed him there.
Well,
Tyler,
Strange is probably the
Skoronski,
TBD, but I don't
Zion
think he was
Johnson,
worth where he was picked.
Colton Miller, Cesar Ruiz, someone I liked a lot.
Hakeem Adeshi. Yikes.
Oh, that's one of your
Um,
boy. Hey, Super Bowl starter.
I don't want to talk about it.
Forrest Lamp, I
Cost us
remember
a
him.
Super Bowl.
Phil Haynes, Seahawk.
See. Oh, White Teller. There you go.
I Teller,
Chris
Questenberry,
Lindstrom.
Austin Jackson, Lindstrom, Williams, Bradford. I can't. Bradford got a 3.17. Wow, just
Kingsley.
crazy.
A lot of that's
So yeah,
interesting.
look at the weighted top 5. Go down. Go down.
Limmer,
No, 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 no,
Kingsley.
no. Ever,
Oh,
ever. This is a better one.
okay. Here we go. Limmer, Wirfs, Smith, Apeta, Strange. That's why you like Strange so much that one year. Um,
Oh, I liked a lot of them. I never thought he'd go in the first round. I didn't think that. I said he was a good player. I said, and I liked Cam Jurgens too.
yeah.
I've been craving for centers, man. I think I like the Seahawks. I think it's worth investing in center
Hmm.
Yeah, Seattle's kind of had a revolving door at center for a little bit, haven't they?
since we traded Max Unger. Yeah,
Yeah, that was a while ago too.
that was 2015, 2014.
Joe Alt. All I heard coming out of the combine, and this surprised many people considering he's consensus number one offensive lineman, but the people are saying Joe Alt basically had a perfect combine. Like
Not
as
too
far as like
surprising.
what, yeah,
6'9"
like
though, that's the only bad thing. Little
yeah,
too tall.
yeah,
Little too
that's
tall.
fair. It
Six
doesn't
foot
hurt him much in
nine.
pass pro. It will take away some
It
of his
hurts the run
leverage and
game.
run blocking.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. That's fair.
It's a little taller than you want. 6'7", 6'6". 6'6" is the perfect tackle size. That's what you really want. Troy, the biggest thing about his combine though, click on him for me. The biggest thing about his combine, arm length. Look at that, 34 and a half.
Yeah, yeah,
He
that's
can play
that's
tackle.
60th percentile for a tackle. I heard on a podcast, so that'll play.
I,
That'll
I I
play.
mean I've told people he can play tackle. His arm length's fine,
Hmm.
and this proves it. I would play him at guard because I think he'll be a Pro Bowl guard. But he had a
Hmm.
great combine. I'm starting to worry he might not be there at 16.
No, there's a good chance it's not. Dude.
But holy shit, this O-line class is like there's like 10 who can go in the first round. Amarius Mims and his 40.
Oh,
Jesus.
dude.
Here's
If you
Mims
see
for
Do you
Amarius
40.
see
Mims
Amarius
pulling,
Mims? Do you see Amarius Mims just standing? Dude, that is the most like trim 340 you will ever see.
hmm
He looked insane. It's
Yeah, no.
wild.
Imagine Amarius Mims pulling around you. Look at all these good old linemen. There's so many of them. They're all so good. This is the best O-line class I've ever seen. It's just absurd.
It's an incredible O-line class. I'm not even gonna
And
lie.
like, there's even dudes down here that are good. Van Pran, Zinter, Roger. Uh, you had Beau Limmer, this Trevor
The
Keegan,
vampire.
the vampire. Let's see his scores. We gotta see his scores. And we gotta see Gonsalves.
And Salvish, yes.
What's the actual pronunciation of that name? Be some shit like Gone Cabs.
Concaps.
Oof.
525. Yeah.
That looks like a day three lineman.
Yep. You're going Gonsalves. I don't care if that's what it is. I'm calling him Gonsalves just because that's what Daniel introduced me to the great language Portuguese.
Yes,
Um,
sir.
9-inch hands. What is up with these people's hand size?
did he not test? There's no numbers on him. Jeff Schwartz is a good comp though.
That is good comp. So he's probably got a kick inside, huh?
Yeah.
Scroll down. Is there not any scores? Oh, wait, he was hurt. That's why. Yep.
Ah, there you go. Put on the t-shirt though. Good job.
Good, hey, good on you.
Frank Crum.
Oh, the mullet.
The mullet until Roger ran, he had the fastest time, I think.
Yeah, Roger had a good combine.
Yeah.
The thing about Roger, he's just got a weird frame. That's the only knock on him.
Mm-hmm.
His middle is heavy.
It's a lot of O-linemen too. Jeez, I've been scrolling for a while here. But yeah, it's an
Someone
insane
was
O-line
asking,
class.
oh, not Xavier.
Xavier had the worst. That's horrible. This is horrible
Um,
news.
there we go.
I wonder who had the
How?
worst combine. Like,
Yeah, let's
period.
see.
It
Troy
was
Franklin, if you ask me.
David Ugwoegbu. Shout out David.
Ugwoegbu.
Oh no, no, never
Ugwoegbu.
mind. Xavier and David tied.
Um, I would say Troy Franklin had the worst combine. He did not have a good combine.
No. Relative to expectation.
Yeah,
There were
I think
receivers
he
there
was
that were
fine.
worse than Troy Franklin, but considering he was getting first round buzz, it was not great.
Mm-mm.
Not great. Well, there you go. There's the combine. Any closing thoughts, gentlemen? Maybe do we have time to do a quick mock draft, or want to save that for Thursday?
Bring
Save
back
that for
Mayock.
Thursday, man.
Save it for Thursday, Daniel.
Mm.
All
Bring
right.
back Mayock.
Bring
Dude,
back
you
Mayo.
should replace Mayock, Rob.
We've been saying this. We've been saying this.
I want to be very good at it. I don't think I have a
Do
good.
it. You giving
I
me
think
hot
I
take.
got to work up the ranks a little bit first.
You
There
get
you
better
go.
hot takes than anyone, man. You should do it. And you know
The best
football.
hot takes.
I do have some hot takes, like AD Mitchell being a fifth rounder.
You should have
You
quit back then.
cooked. He cooked. Well, in that case, that's it. That's it. That's the combine. We just talked about the whole combine. 4 days we covered in 64 minutes. Who needs Who needs to watch 4 days worth of combine footage when you can just
Me.
watch the West Coast Draft podcast? That's right. I guess we do to be able to provide the information for the West Coast Draft podcast. But there you go. Closing thoughts. We'll start with Daniel.
Rob, I should have clipped when you said that AD Mitchell was a fifth rounder. And then once AD Mitchell turns into a total stud, I could just replay that in the chat.
You're gonna still go clip
After
it, my
every
friend.
single game, I could replay that.
He catches the game-winning touchdown against the Seahawks in the NFC Championship game.
Oh man.
Yeah.
He already
That's
had
what
the
I want
chance
to
once.
see, man.
You know what would happen? The same thing would happen. Elijah Jackson will make the NFL and swat it away.
Oh, good point. Good point.
Nah. Hell
There
no.
you
That's my
go.
closing thought.
Closing thoughts, Rob.
Bring back Mayock. Coverage was awful. Don't let fans come. The combine has been really hurt by the NFL, especially with workout times too. That's just a big issue. Just it's not
Agreed.
working right now. It was hard
Agreed.
to watch at times.
Yeah. I don't disagree. I don't disagree. Worst year for Michigan to win it all. We should have
Oh
beat him.
God.
If we would have beat him, Rashizon might have been a little less focused. However, JJ McCarthy probably wouldn't have come out if we beat him. So that would push
Yeah.
Mike up to QB4 though. So we should have another reason we should have been.
God damn it.
Dang it.
The bald.
Oh well. Oh well. That's it. That's it for the West Coast Draft podcast. As always, drive safe. Rob, you want to sign us off?
If one of us runs the gauntlet drill run wrong, all of us run the gauntlet drill wrong. If one of us click like